Hi everyone, how are you doing? This is Patrice and welcome back. Today I want to speak to you about being buried alive. Out of the dirt I arise. I arise out of the slander, the rumors, the negative proclamations that was pronounced over my life. I was declared dead before I was even given the chance to live. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been buried? Have anyone ever told you that you will never amount to anything in this life? Have someone spread a vicious rumor on you that stained the mind of others about your characteristics? Have anyone ever told you you were not married well, you will never have money, you would only eat the scraps, but you will never eat the fruits at the top of the tree? Well, I have been buried. And I was never given the chance to live because of the family which I came from. I was expected to become nothing out of this life, to roam this earth without meaning, without value, meaninglessly wasting my life. But I arise. I arise above those things that they had for me. When you are buried, you have two options. You can either choose to be buried and died, or you can choose to live and rise out of the dirt and the depths which they have placed on top of you and place you in. When you choose to live, there are certain things that you have to do to get out of the grave and go and soar into the dimension with which your destiny has meant for you to be in. You have to connect to God. You have to connect to your Creator. It doesn't matter your religion. It's beyond that. It's above that. You connect with your Creator. You connect with Him for strength. You connect with Him for wisdom. You connect with Him for guidance. You connect with Him for understanding, because you are in a critical place of your life. And if you do not connect to your Creator, you will be overcome by the pressure of the soil. You'll be overcome by the negativity and the death that is facing you. There is a scripture in the Bible that I love and I use during my darkest hours, and it's in Deuteronomy, and it says, "As thy days are, so is thy strength." And this is telling you that you have access to the strength that you need for each day. Whether it's going to be a hard day, a happy day, whatever it is, you have that strength. And as you connect to God, whether it's through prayer, through fasting, through meditation, through a combination of both, or whatever medium you connect with your Father with, you connect with Him and you say that, Dada, Papa, whatever you call Him, but I say Papa, Papa, I activate the strength which you have already given to me for this day. I activate the strength of endurance, perseverance. Release unto me the wisdom that I need for this period. And as you do that, and you're connecting to God, you are enlightening your spiritual man. Once your spiritual man is enlightened, everything else in your life will become aligned. And as you're connecting to God and He's giving you strength, wisdom that you need, strategic wisdom to overcome that which is in front of you. He would give you the wisdom that you need to push death back away. You have to change your mindset. You have to change the way you analyze situations. You cannot allow yourself to be engrossed in negative energy. Yes, I know that they hurt you. Yes, I know that they betrayed you. Yes, I know that they slander your name. But the question you have to ask yourself is, what they're saying about me is true? And once you know in your heart it's not true and you do not accept it, then you do not give energy to it. Instead of walking and living in hatred and anger, you walk in positivity, you walk in optimism. When you're in the grave, you may not see it now, but those people needed to put you there so that you can go to another dimension. They think that they were killing you, but they did not know that they were positioning you in a place of rebirth. When you are being buried, when you are under that dirt, you are a seed about to grow into a tree, about to go into new life. Once you take the approach that I give you and you activate that which is inside of you and you change your mindset, it will take you to another dimension. You will be on the path of fulfilling your destiny. My favorite book says in Romans, "Be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." The way that you were brought up and what you have seen in your life tells you you should be angry, you should be bitter, you should have hatred towards that person. But as you're going to another dimension, as you're being exposed to a new level of knowledge, you will know that which you have learned all these years were wrong. You do not have to conform to the world's way of handling a situation when others have wronged you. Instead, you go to the Father. You connect to the Father. You ask Him to infuse inside of you His ways and His characteristics. And His ways is love, kindness, forgiveness, sweetness, meekness, all those loving emotions. And this is the transformation of your mind that you would walk with. This is the character that you will walk with going forward. You will no longer say, "Why me?" But you will say, "Thank God it was me." Because destiny see it fit not to allow me to live a life that is beneath which I was called to live. Change your mindset daily. You read affirmations about being positive. You fill your spirit. You fill your mind and your emotions about forgiveness, about love. And as you change your mindset and you transformed, you would start analyzing from a different dimension. And you would realize that these persons who put you in the hole, that they themselves are broken. The rumors that they spread about you and the things, the negative declarations that they made over your life, they were walking from a point of fear instead of a point of love. They were reflecting their lives upon you. You have to come away from the environment that you were in. Because we cannot move forward still carrying the old baggage, this is going to be one of the hardest things that you would have to do, because you would have to drop some friends. You would have to leave them in the past. I had to drop some friends. And when I dropped them, they said even worse things. I believe that I am all that. Oh, I turned my back on those. I turned my back on them. I am ungrateful. They said even more things, but they said those things because they were hurt. They were angry. But I could no longer be in that environment. And you can no longer be in that environment. You have to isolate yourself from that which is contaminating you. Because as you're trying to change your mindset and eradicate your mind of negativity and your old way of thinking, and you're trying to put in new thinking, if you stay in that place that influence your negative mindset, it would be hard for the new mindset to take hold. So you have to wash yourself of the negative relationships that are in your life and replace that void with positive relationships. When you are buried, refuse to die. Refuse to stay there. I was telling someone the other day that if you're thrown in hell, refuse to be burned, but instead use the fire as a light to get to the other side. Because one may see fire as something negative, something that burns, something that destroys. But once you get to that higher level of mindset, you will also see that fire is used for light. It is used to light up darkness and to guide your path. So I say this to say that when you are presented with the most negative, painful, hurtful situation, renew your mind and find the good in it. Find the benefit in it and refuse to die. When those persons who slander my name, said the most vicious rumors about me, when they see me now, they cannot believe their eyes. They will say things, oh, I am so proud of you. You know, give me your number. I want to call you. I want to talk to you about some things. I want to get close to you. And all that I do, I smile and I say thank you. That's all I do. I do not give back that negative energy. Because if it was not for them burying me, if it was not for them digging that hole for me, I would have never gotten that strength and activated that strength which was inside of me to soar high to the other dimension of my life. And now I soar high. I soar higher than they ever thought that I would. And now they want me to carry them. So I just want to leave these words with you. Always strive for positivity in your life. Always allow room for growth in your life. Do not walk in a life of fear, hatred, and anger. But embrace a spirit of love, a spirit of kindness, a spirit of forgiveness. Because I believe that everything in this life happens for a reason. And at the end of the day, we are responsible for everything that happened in our lives. Meaning that if someone hurts me, I have a choice to be bitter, angry, hurt, and sad. Or I can choose to be loving, be forgiving, be kind to them. Understand that they themselves are going through pain. Do not allow anything or any situation to ever stop you from living in your destiny, from accomplishing your goals and your dreams. And always rise above the dirt which they have thrown on top of you. Rise out of the grave which they dug for you. You motivate yourself until you are soaring. And remember the Tussie effect? You drag yourself, you crawl, and then you walk. And remember, only you can stop you. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Until next time, love you.